reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. Bringing it out, it's Hampton. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Takes the handoff. It's Miller. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the same runner's got it again. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Looking for a man deep down the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. Defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Nearly took it all the way. They finally grab him. Lucky to give up field position and not points there. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Trying to run, it's Peoples. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And it's a direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. as a design quarterback keeper. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. Buckeyes will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they cleanly lead here in this playoff game. When they had a short field, the offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hampton. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. And here's the handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Direct snap to the back. As the first down is still going. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver, and look at this result. Some positive yards.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On the run, it's Miller. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Alabama, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
But it's just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Now a good field position to start the drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. Finding space at the 20. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll try the right side on the toss. First down, looking for more now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Well, the big fellow's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Back to throw. It's Sayin. With the catch, it's Peoples. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend it coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We've got a good one in our hands, but to what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. He keeps it on a design run. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41. The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Toss it to the back, running left. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Peoples. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. That's caught. It's Tate. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
QB keeper all the way. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on fourth down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down for the 14.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? At the 10. Touchdown, Bama. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. They have taken the lead in this semifinal game.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. And looking for a big play here. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now. So after the massive play, it's first down just outside the red zone now. And now they'll run it on the draw. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Returner looking to make a play here. He steps out at the 21. That's where they start the drive. Onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a draw to the back. Fights through a tackle. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years, Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
And the game just good enough for a first down.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Gets the first and still running.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They go with a direct snap. Tackle made to the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Breaks into open space. The Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first. Looking for some space. It's Miller. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown. Crimson Tide.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
And the PAT is good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two, and that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Tries to get it to the running back. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. To the air, it's Sayin. Makes the grab. It's Peoples. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Trying for a touchdown here. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This passing game is on fire today.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. On the ground, it's Miller. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And they stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Scanning the field, it's Sayin. That's caught. It's Peoples. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Now they're running on the toss. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking deep down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The sure hands, it's Peoples. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Off the play fake on first down. On the move now. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They drag him down after a big gain. All the way to the 38.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. You know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Looks to the left for a quick throw. What a catch! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They call the draw play here.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Touchdown, Ohio State, to put them on top now. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, blinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Hampton. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Throw. It's Simpson. Pulls it in. It's Williams. Making people miss. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Here comes the shovel pass. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
It's third down for the offense. Looking to throw again. Quick completion to the tight end. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
First down and more. He's still running. Here he goes. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown. Tied.
What a long run for a touchdown. Well, if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud, I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Got behind him after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Send the back in motion. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Throw to the running back in the flat. Zero running route, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
They got some ground to make up, second and long from the 15. And the wideout goes in motion. They look to throw it here on second down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Oh, that one's picked off. Tackle after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Chris, I think I can hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. And the defense come up with answers this time. And that run produces a decent gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll just get back to line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game deadline. A classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Design quarterback run. We're able to convert. It'll be first and goal at the 7.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
First and goal. The offense with an opportunity for a go-ahead score here in the final minutes. We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Touchdown, Alabama. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play. Good coverage that time. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
To throw, it's Sayin. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Looking to throw it on first down. Back-to-back deep shots. And it's caught inside the 10. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And it's a Wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Direct snap. Strong defense. They stop them right near the line of scrimmage.
Man, this defense just keeps coming up with plays. That's a third stop in a row here inside the 10-yard line to get us to fourth and goal. You look at that scoreboard, you need points on the board. I don't think a field goal is going to help you at this point in the game. You got to put a touchdown up on the board, call your best play, and go out and execute.
This could be the biggest play so far. Fourth and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, we've watched this guy all year, and we know that he is always a threat when they get down inside that 5-yard line. It's 4th down and goal. The defense just did not anticipate that this guy's legs could hurt him, and they did for a touchdown.
He does his job with the PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the 4th quarter. And it's field, the returner trying to create good field position here. And the returner will be brought down. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Quick pass, the catch is made. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for 1st down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to pass, it's Simpson. Caught by the receiver. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. 1st down to the 48.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
Receiver in motion now. Gonna run it. It's Washington running through the tackle.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The sure hands. It's Porton. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Tries the right with a quick throw. Touchdown! Bama! They jump on top now here in the 4th.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to scramble. Graham behind the line. It's Graham. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, this is almost like taking a sack. Talking about a completion for a loss, every yard is precious. So going backwards, obviously counterproductive to say the least.
Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? With the catch, it's Donaldson. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
And the ball is hauled in. No step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Makes the grab. It's Tate. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Dropping back. It's Sayan. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down with a huge play at this stage of the game. The offense signals for a timeout. 28 seconds remaining on the clock. It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? He'll drop back here on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to